Glad to have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games. College football special.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
They'll go with a direct snap. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball.
Maybe some room here. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Motion from the back. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Picks up the first down. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Williams. Makes the grab. Touchdown, NC State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pirates offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Quinton Martin Jr. Great young back that they are really excited about the big things he can bring to this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this snags it, and there's running room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call it.
Finding some room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Pirates.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason pick. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
On the run, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Williams. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. To throw for it on 4th. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Martin. It's a running route. Touchdown, East Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Martin. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Back to throw, it's Hart. Looking for a big gain. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking for a crease, it's Rodgers.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the football.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Firing to the right, complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The Wolfpack picked up that last 1st down with the completion. Let's see what they do here. There's some room. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's got it again. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the 1st quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And here's the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. Still on his feet at the 35. There he goes. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Using his legs, it's Martin. Got enough for the first. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, ECU. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, better look out. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fat.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Williams looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Makes the grab, inbounds.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. Running inside, it's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back.
Makes the grab in their space.
every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead. Right.
Upstairs to make the catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Hart. Plucks it out of the air. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a touchdown, Purple Pirates? And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's Williams to throw. Got his man on the right.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Picked off. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for touchdown Pirates! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? Touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the direct snap, it's Hood. Still on his feet at the 40. Makes a grab and room to run. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Pirates head coach, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Here's a little room there.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, NC State! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David, it's a defensive touchdown now starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
Run inside. It's Martin. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Heaves it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Pirates will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. Williams on target. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Reads it, fires complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the
makes it, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Slips away. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Back to throw, it's Hart. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Could be an alley. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Pirates are flying down the field.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. There he goes down the right side. The 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
He'll keep it on second down. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Play action with Williams. Rushes on him. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Throwing, Williams, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Running inside, it's Martin. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Caught, and he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Martin. There's a crease. Hit continues to fight for yards. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. Some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hart. Fakes to grab. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now on second down. Defense in press coverage. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and goal. Fires quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to punch it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes gets him back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Ready? 88.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience.